Hello there, welcome back to Ogre, the old Git Reacts, Reviews and Off Times Reminiscences. Today we're doing a Lijkschouwer. It's one of those, most of the stuff I put out on here is a new discovery to me. It's one of those pleasant ones, ones where the cover, as is often the case really, does not adequately describe what lies within. It's a bit like opening a gift from someone you don't know. You just don't quite know what you're going to get. It's always nice when it's a surprise. So let's crack on and listen to this, shall we? Oh yes, we shall. So what I like about this track is what is it? So you've got this, I wouldn't even call it straightforward black metal at the beginning. It's black metal with an anvil tied to it. If it's an anvil, it doesn't slow it down. It just gives it more weight, a bit more crunch to it. So you got the dichotomy of that, quite a pummeling black metal sound that then subsides into that sort of rallying call of melody there, quite emotive stuff really. So it's already a painting of contrast, and I've only listened to this probably 3 or 4 times within the album, so I'm probably going to find myself misremembering what happens next, so let's just remind myself. What I particularly enjoyed just then was when the music, when the more aggressive stuff kicked in again. It dragged in that melody, melded it into it, and it reminded me of when you see an ash explosion, an ash column coming out of a erupting volcano. you see this big roiling column of dark grey and black ash off to play havoc with the atmosphere, but amongst it all there's lightning flashes. That's what the melody reminded me of, coursing through the grit there, and then it changed emphasis yet again, and that reminded me of when that ash column collapses and you get the pyroclastic flow down the flanks of the volcano. Still elements of fire within it, but not lightning bright, more heat, I suppose. So by and large this is all shades of grey, and really the only difference between it is the grit of it, the size of the grit. Sometimes it's a fine ash, and sometimes we're talking gravel, and now we're almost up to boulders. Nonetheless, it is that, again, sometimes I wonder if I say these things with a subconscious view of the album cover, which I've not really paid attention to before, other than the scythe nature or whatever that implement is. But yes, underneath it, thinking about it, it is a bit pumicy, but yeah. But nonetheless, the music in this case, or the album cover, complements the music. Yes, you could argue that quite apart from lightning flashes, we've got the swish of a scythe in the more melodic bits, but that just spoils my analogy. But yeah, so yes, very grey sounding, but you know, grey is often used as a negative context for something being boring. Well, this is anything but. Yeah, it is carrying me along. If we're being carried along, I suppose we're now in the lahar of this volcanic analogy, swept along by the mud and melted ice and whatever else, broken trees, broken limbs, broken houses, broken vehicles, and wipe a tear from your eye, probably one or two broken bunnies. So there you go, at the very end there. If we're going to keep volcanic analogies, the type of volcano switched from the typical cone shape one into a more Icelandic ribbon eruption, with that curtain of lava spewing out from the earth, and then there was just as vibrant and bright, and a bit too hot to get too near to along with it. Yeah, top stuff. Bought the album, so what finer recommendation can I give than that? So clicky bollocks, catch you next time, cheerio.